Hey, what's going on, people of the internet? My name is Kylie, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today is October 9th, and I just got back. Well, I didn't just get back from my Portland trip, but I went to Portland for a few days. I remember telling you guys that in my last video, and I went there for my childhood best friend's birthday. We've known each other since we were 6. It is insane, and it was an amazing time, but unfortunately, I got sick, so it's probably why I'm like sounding a little down, but I did want to show you guys what's been going on in the garden. So I did move some things around. The thyme and the cilantro, they look so good. Like, I don't know if I feel like every time I grow cilantro or just any vegetable at home, I feel like it's a lot larger than what you would find at the grocery store. As you can see here, I've got the Italian basil back there. And I did end up moving one of those lettuces, the romaine lettuces, to this rain point because it was getting kind of crowded with the other lettuces in the Bounty Elite. So that's why it's in here by itself. The 2 cherry tomatoes are doing amazing. They actually have a bunch of blossoms. And I do not pollinate. All I do is I use my oscillating fan. I know a lot of people have been asking me that. So just an oscillating fan. I don't do any hand pollination or anything, and I still am able to get these beautiful bunches. Now look at the Thai chili pepper. It is doing amazing. Now I don't know if you guys can see, but there are quite a few little blossoms on there. I'm sure like in the next couple of days, like the flowers will actually start opening up and you'll see it a lot better. But it is getting bushy. Check that thing out. Probably gonna have to prune very soon. So here is our Tiny Tim tomato plant in this Mars Hydro bucket. Now this is much larger than all of the Tiny Tim tomato plants that I currently have, but it doesn't have as many blossoms, but I'm sure it's gonna just absolutely take off. And these are the other 2 in the Harvest Elite. And these are actually flowering so well. I didn't think that, honestly, I wasn't expecting this many blossoms. So that's great. Again, no hand pollination. These are just amazing plants. We are on day 42, by the way. And I did end up moving 2 Tiny Tims to these kratky jars. And they've been doing pretty great. Honestly, these actually took off. So if you're not familiar with kratky, it's basically just a non-circulating way of growing. So they're in these mason jars. And what I do love about this is the fact that you can see the roots pretty easily. Let me show you. As you can see, it's pretty easy to feed as well. But these are great little project for anybody that doesn't necessarily want to buy a system. Oh, and here's an update on this broken system, you guys. I did get in contact with Arrow Garden again, and they are sending me a replacement garden. So that should be coming very soon. Thank God, because this was actually a replacement of a replacement, but the light went out. So, and then this, I did move some of the purple basil. Now you can see that beautiful color a lot better. So I moved a lot of the freshly started plants, so the early germinated plants, to this Harvest 2.0. Now, as far as the cherry tomatoes go, they are doing amazing in this trellis unit. So much so I had to move these light bulbs. I did not want them to, get burned a bit. And then I did do a bit of pruning down there, as you can see. I just don't want this to get too out of control, because I do now have 2 plants in my trellis unit. Last time, you guys can definitely hear Astro. Last time I only had 1. So this is a new experiment, trying to grow 2 cherry tomato plants in 1 trellis unit. But we'll see how that goes. Now on to the Bounty Elites. Now this is the bib lettuce, and this one on the left is doing particularly well. And I've been eating the outside edges. Now as you eat your lettuce, you want to eat it obviously from the outside inward. So instead of grabbing from the middle. Now this one, I don't know what's going on with this. So if you can tell me, I don't know if it's like a mutation or why it's not like expanding and opening out, but this Bib lettuce does seem to be having an issue. I'm not too sure what the issue is, but it's really interesting to see. And down here in the Harvest Elite, I do have another Thai chili pepper. Wow, he's very vocal today. I do have another Thai chili pepper, and this is extending outward quite a bit. It does have a lot of little buds coming in. And then I did move the thyme over here only because there was no room in the Harvest 2.0. Forgive the mess. I do need to clean these. And then the romaine lettuce is doing great. So I was eating on the outside of this one. This one, not so much. I'm seeing like issues going on with this. So I'm not too sure if it's because this plant is taking all the nutrients. It does look a lot healthier than this plant. So that could also be the issue with that. I don't know if I should just have just one lettuce per unit, because it seems like one is thriving and the other's kind of just trying its best and just suffering. So I'll give you guys an update on that. But this is the last two Tiny Tims, and they are abundant in little flowers as well, as you can see. Now, I'm not going to start pruning these just yet. I'm trying to give myself about a week because I can go prune happy. But all these plants are just doing amazing. They're doing a lot better than expected. And then also, update on my semi-hydroponic houseplants. These as well are doing pretty well. We've got a lot of actually new flowers, or sorry, not flowers, but a lot of new growth, new leaves. It's gorgeous. By the way, you guys, I did get the names of these plants wrong, and I did want to correct them because Chat GPT steered me in the wrong direction. But yeah, I will have the corrected names on the screen. But that is everything. Here's Mr. Loudmouth. I did want to thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you until next time.